Long ago, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a poor boy named Arin. He lived in a small wooden house with his grandmother. They had very little food, and at night their home was always dark. They could not afford oil for a lamp. But even in the darkness, Arin always hoped for a brighter day. One evening, Arin walked into the forest to collect firewood. As he walked along the quiet path, something caught his eye. Near the roots of an old tree lay a rusty lantern. It looked old and broken, but Arin picked it up anyway. He felt that the lantern was special. That night, Arin cleaned the lantern and placed a small candle inside. Suddenly, the lantern began to glow. The tiny flame turned into a warm, golden light. The whole room filled with brightness. Arin and his grandmother watched in amazement. The candle did not melt, and the light never faded. The next day, Arin carried the lantern into the village. Wherever the lantern shined, people felt peaceful and happy. The sick felt stronger. The sad began to smile. Soon, everyone started calling it the never-ending lantern. One day, a rich merchant came to see Arin. He offered a bag of gold for the magical lantern. But his grandmother spoke gently. Some gifts are meant to be shared, not sold.
One cold night, a terrible storm struck the village. The wind howled loudly through the dark sky. Snow and dust filled the air. The villagers were frightened and lost in the darkness. Arin held the lantern tightly and stepped outside. By morning, the storm had passed. The village was safe once again. Years later, the lantern slowly stopped glowing, but by then, the village no longer needed it because the true light had spread into their hearts, and they learned that kindness is the brightest light of all.